Hello, D.TV. I am Daniel, and here we have
Micaiah
and Ariana.
Today we will be discussing family
trauma.
backgrounds and
generational curses and how we're going to break them.
And first we're going to start off with Micaiah.
Generational curses. So first of all, generational curses, for people that don't know what that means, I'm going to let y'all know what it means. Generational curses is stuff that get passed down from generation to generation. So like, for example, your mom, how they parent their child, and then how their child parents their kids, and just get passed down from generation to generation.
I don't think that's a curse.
That is a generational curse. Generational curse is like, let me search it up so I can give
Generational curse is like a curse.
No.
A curse?
I believe.
A generational curse?
I believe.
Is you talking about generational trauma?
No. That generational curse is the same thing.
Why?
Let me search. Let me say the definition.
I believe that a generational curse is something that doesn't, or isn't changed throughout the generations that pass through. Like, for example, my grandmother, she used to smoke a lot of drugs. For example, the generational curse was that they were smoking too much, and they used to cloud a lot of things that they would, like their mental self. For example, we get your high and it doesn't, you can't function properly. So that got passed down to my mother at a very young age. Then it passed on to my sister at a very young age, but obviously I broke it because I'm not doing it at this age.
Okay, guys, we got the definition. A generational curse is the idea that negative traits, dysfunctional patterns, like dysfunctional stuff that goes on in your family and get passed down from mom, daughter, and stuff like that, or a misfortune that can be passed down through generations. These curses are often throughout to be the result of ancient family trauma. So it could be like family trauma, background. However, scientific research shows that the role of and the lasting impact of social and environmental factors are more complex. So it's like just curses.
And something I do want to say is that I know a lot of people, and specifically in diet, deal with a lot of generational curses, and I know some ways in the future we could break them. I think one way of breaking a curse is understanding what the curse is, because that's something that a lot of people don't understand. You know, they rather sidetrack on things that's not about generational curses, and specifically for families who are dealing with loss of people. Or I know a friend that just lost their grandmother not too recently, and she's dealing with some things that's really emotional, and she broke a curse by not trying to feel the trauma so much after a while.
A generational curse in my family is it was a curse. Like, it's like, so either one of my family members, like, you don't have to go to college, but it's either like one of us, like they went to college and didn't finish it, or they didn't go to college at all. So that was just like a curse. It just kept going from generation to generation. But my sister, she broke it because she went to college, but I don't know, she probably dropped out. So I'm not gonna say that yet, but that's a curse. And a curse is like a way you can break that curse is how you talk to your kids and how you treat your kids. Because some people, they don't get treated good in their family, like how their mom talks to them or how their parents talk to them, but it's passed down from generations. So it got passed down from their mom. So how their mom talk to them, they talk to their kids like that, because that's how your mom used to talk to them. And then that's when the kid gonna talk to their kid like that, because that's all they know. So they only doing what they know, because they didn't get taught, how they talk to their kids, so they talk to them. Hi guys, we have some new guests, and we're gonna
introduce them right now. We have...
They're coming.
Hi guys,
This is
Maddie
and
Amaya.
Can y'all see her?
And we're going to be discussing about family backgrounds.
we're gonna finish our discussion.
So I believe I can speak about my family now. My grandmother was born in Chicago. She lived around 35th, and I don't really know much about her, but I know about their upbringing. My grandma married my first grandfather, and they raised my auntie. And after that, my grandpa passed away. Grandma left my auntie alone, and she had to fend for for most of our family. And then that's when passed down the line. my auntie started raising my family up. So the main reason that I am even here today is because of my auntie. She would be the reason that my mother is here. And without that, I really do appreciate my auntie. She did a lot. Would you like to go?
You
can talk about like generational curses.
I think that it's important to break generational curses because, you know, if you're growing up and you don't like something that your parent has done or the way they are raising you, you shouldn't want to raise your kids that same way. And you know that you didn't like being raised that way or you didn't like certain rules that they put out. You should just try to break it the best you can. That's really it.
I feel like generation curses, I feel like it don't even have to be a generation curse because if you don't feel a certain way about how people react or how they're teaching or whatnot, you don't have to act like that, honestly. You can switch it up. But I'm saying though, I just feel like it don't really have to be a generation curse. You got brought into the world and they taught you what you know. But it's basically like, I don't know how to say it. It don't have to be a generation curse. That's it.
And something I would say is that my great-grandmother who was around, she was partially the starter of a generational curse because she was so mean to my family. Mostly my grandmother, because my grandmother got pregnant, I think, around the age of 17. So with that happening, she didn't really respect my grandma as much, and she was not such a great grandmother to my mother or any of her siblings. So down the line, with my mother raising me as best she can in the way that my grandmother did, I'm glad that she did that way. She broke a second generational curse.
And sometimes parents don't even be to blame for it. It's because that's all. Like I said, that's all they know. So it's like they parents are toxic in a way. All they know is toxic. So they're gonna just give what they know, which is bad because then it gets brought to you. And then it's like that's all you know now. So it's like all you know is how to be toxic. So then you just toxic, and it's like that's all you know. You only know what somebody teach you, and that's all you really be around. So ways you can break that is like how you speak to yourself. And if you know that and it's like brought to your attention, just, you know, you can do like daily affirmations and tell yourself that's like you worthy of it and you mean something.
Have you noticed generational curses from like your peers? Like, have you noticed things about them that may seem like generational curses?
The way that they act, like per se, like the way that they just move around. Like some people aren't really like taught like everybody else. So like my mom might teach me something different than Makaya's mom or Maya's mom. And so that affects us or how we come to school because we can't see nothing we can't see what's going on at home. But when we come to school, like you can see how whatever generational curses that person has, how it affects them personally.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that this curse is continuous, but I realized that a friend that was going through generational curses, basically her grandmother was built around this fact that everybody in the family should be having straight A's, knowing that not everyone's going to be like that. No one's always going to be a prodigy, especially in this family, and they believe that just because she's Asian, that she's supposed to be smart.
So let's take a moment to just wrap this up.
It was nice having you guys, but we have to go.
D.TV
Signing
closing
out.
out.
Bye. Oh, make sure y'all follow me on YouTube at MK Monet with 2 E's. MONAEE.
Subscribe to me on YouTube at Last Brain Cell 3.
And subscribe to the ICB.
And like the video.
And like,
Don't be weird.
If you don't like it,
Love you guys.
Damn, look, just like a piano, you know that I'm tapping the knowledge, they turn to a habit. These niggas getting scared, they jumping like rappers, you see it's all caps, so nigga, what happened? Yeah, nah, I can't hang with you.